Hello, Mad Scrappers. I am here with a mess. No sample card because we're winging it. God help us all. Good Lord. I have an idea of what I'm doing, and we're going to, because I don't have enough of everything, it's going to be a mess to try to make two, so I'm just going to make the one, and we're going to see how we go. The one thing I can tell you is, the measurements are not standard but specialized, and you'll see as I go why I'm saying this. So in a nutshell, it's still going to be an A2 card. It's going to be landscape style. I've already cut my paper down, you know, the standard 8.5 by 5, 8.25 by 5.5 score in the middle. I've already gone ahead and stamped the back of it because that puts me a little ahead of the game. I've already stamped the inside of the oh good Lord, the sentiment, and this is just 1/4 of an inch smaller. So this layer is going to be 5.25 by 4 even, and we are just going to stick it in the middle right now. Let's get started. Let's get to some assembling, right? Let's get this done. At least that's one thing we get done. Yay! If anything else, that's all we get. And we're going to see, we're going to fly by the seat of our pants. I am fighting off a cold, and I'm really fighting it with Zycam. I mean, it hasn't gotten me like full-fledged, but it's making me unhappy. I have the sinus headache that just will not quit. I'm just like ucky. But I'm determined. Hopefully, we are supposed to go out tomorrow, on the 13th for Valentine's Day, because we don't want to, you know, go with the crazy people out on Valentine's Day. So we do it either day after or day before. But the day after is Sunday, and that's Steve's Monday. So we're doing it tomorrow. So we are going out, and I'm off. We're both off on Friday. So we're going to go down to Newport Beach. We're going to go to Benihana's, which if those of you who are Californians know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure Benihana is outside of California, but it's like a tempura bar. So they cook all the food, Japanese, you know, Chinese style or Japanese, right in front of you. Oh, it's great fun. And they have one at Newport Beach. We have one closer in Anaheim, but I decided let's go to the beach. So we're going to go early and go take a walk, you know, and whatnot, and then go have dinner and then come back. And there you go. So that's the evil plan. So I've got my Valentine's card this far done. Ah! Now, the next thing is the next piece of the puzzle, which is why I have these dies out, because I'm going to make a frame. And I've already cut out, because you know me, and cut a bunch of pieces. And I have, but I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to make. So right now, we are going to wing it. I may be making Valentine's after Valentine's, because I have a pile of those, you know, cut 1, cut 10. I have a bunch of those to assemble still. And I'll be probably doing that, you know, next week or over the weekend, watching some of the Olympics. Okay, so rather than try to cut it on the table, because that would be kooky, we're going to put it down on our mat. Now, I already did this once, and I already know where a couple of the pitfalls are. And one of them is here on this one. So we're going to put it down on our piece of paper there that I cut overly big, but who cares? And I'm going to put the frame and then inside. So I'm creating a frame. So I'm going to center and try to make it all kind of matchy. All right. Spacing is good. Spacing is not good this way. So now we pull it this way. And here, then when you have to fiddle with the spacing, it's like you fix one and then unfix the other. Okay. This is good. What happened when I cut the first one was that this, you know, it moved in the, so, and I think it's because I need a new mat. I really do. But I think I have one there. I just haven't made myself. Actually, I have another one of these that I already, but I have not started using the back side of it. So I'm going to whip that out. It's down here. And I will start doing that and get a little bit more life out of my mat before I have to. I think I have one more new one, and then I'm going to have to start buying replacement mats. And I die cut a lot with my Empress. So I go through them. Not so much because they're not good. It's just that I use them that much. You know, this is my go-to. I don't crank because I'm lazy. Okay, so let's take a moment. Let's move that out of the way. Oh, the machine is on. So it's going to run this through. And hopefully it is not going to move. The tape will work. It looks like it is. So there we go. We'll run that through really quickly. So we have, and in my frame, and I'm using, again, we're back to these little frame guys, okay? So, and there we go. So we have this pretty little piece of paper I can use somewhere else. But what I really want is the frame. So what I'm going to do is very carefully remove my tape without tearing my little mint tape. Whoop. And that Empress, I forgot I had 2 pieces already there. I didn't have to cut new tape. But I have multiple rolls of this stuff. Because when I buy one, I buy 10. Because why not? You watch for the sales on scrapbook.com. Okay, so now we have our frame that did not cut all the way. Oh, look what happened. Uh-oh, retro. We're going to put that back in and hopefully line it up good. And we're going to put tape back down again so it doesn't move. Wow, I didn't expect that. That is something. I'm not sure if it's because I've had these dies forever or the mat. And the mat does have play. And I've already put the shim in there because it needs shimming. So I mean, and I have paper here I keep to add additional shim. At that point, it's telling me I need to do the mat. I need to do a mat swap. When it misses a cut like that, yeah. So let's see. I may have to do a second one. We'll see right now. But we're going to try to make that one work. And see? These are the things that happen. And it's all right. This isn't like a catastrophe. I have more paper. I have more tape. Oh, look, there's the die right there. So now let's see. There we go. Now it did it right. We're okay. Yay! Okay. So we have our frame, which is going to go here. But that's not the only thing we are doing. We now have, I should have another piece of paper, a white piece of paper. And where did that said white piece of paper go that I, oh, here it is. No, that's not it. Oh, goodness gracious. I did cut it. What did I do with it? Who knows what I did with it? Okay, so hang on tight. We're just going to use, let's use the rest of this. We don't have to use the, this is like heavy duty because this won't work. What I need to do is cut a piece of paper the size of this frame, okay? And actually a smidge smaller. And I know I did that because I wanted to be semi-prepared for it. Hang on, this might be it. Hold on a second. Is that it? This might be it. Monk. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We'll move this over here. You can come over here. And let's see. Are you the piece of paper? Are you the errant piece of paper? You are the errant piece of paper. Okay. So I have a piece of paper. What I did, if you're going to do something like this, and it all, this is why I'm not giving you measurements, because it all depends on the dies that you use. For this die, for example, if you take, I just put it against my paper trimmer. What the heck? It's right here. It is 4 by, there we go, 4 by 5 1/8. So you need a piece of paper because it's going to go behind the frame, all right? So what I did is I cut the piece of paper, if I'm not wrong, I cut it a tick smaller. See? I went a smidge smaller both ways, okay? So just a little over 5 by just inside of 4 because I want it to be behind and I don't want to see the edges anywhere. So this measurement here on this layer wholly depends on the frames you use, okay, for your die, all right? So now what I'm going to do with this is we're busting out my lovely little Amazon hearts. I wanted to find one that would fit. I needed to find a heart that I could do a cutout because we're going to see the red background in the back that would also fit inside the frame. Do you see where I'm going with this? Okay. So now I have to take a moment and center and grab mint tape. And let me center it kind of up and down and side to side and try to make sure that it is straight. It looks not perfect, but nothing is perfect except God. So we go with that. And again, it's always, as I say, it's in the beauty of the handcrafted item. So let me come back here. There we go. And now hopefully this will stay. I need to get that map, but we will do this. I'll go, I think I can see if I'm thinking it's the one I think it is. I kind of have it in sight. But now, okay. So now we're going to cut out the heart out of this layer. Oof. Run, 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 Forrest, run. In this case, run, Empress, run. There we go. Okie dokie. So now, we take this off. We take this out. Oh, look, we have a heart we can use somewhere else later. I'll put it, actually what I'll do, as we go, we'll put it in here, and that we know we have a heart there. And I want to be careful about doing this because, the mint tape is very good. It's low tack. So it's really great. And there we go. We have our heart cut out. I'm just going to put that away before I lose it. We all know this is me we're talking about. And while I'm at it, you have no idea. I don't know how long I went looking for the plastic bag for this. I knew I had put it aside and then couldn't remember where. It was a miniature seek measure, but I want to do that. Where did I just put the other dies? There we go. Actually, I'm just going to put it in because I'll probably cut some more out. Because I like this card. This is really cute and fairly simple. It just depends on the extra paper I have. All right. I'm doing scraps. All right. So now we have this and this. Okay. So now what we can do is we're going to get rid of that out of the way. Plop. And this is why I'm already glad that I already did my already my sentiment there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little squiggle of glue. Did you hear that? I said glue, people. Don't be shocked. Go out and buy a lottery ticket. What? Although I take it back. We're not going to use glue. What a surprise, right? One, and there goes. I just catapulted. Let's see. I don't want to use that one. Are these it? These are not it. Those are the tall ones. Where are my strips? I want to be lazy. I do not want to be cutting out strips. Took me a minute. Okay, longer than a minute. I was already coming up with plan B when I remembered where I had put these. I want my tapes because I'm going to elevate the flame. I'm going to set the card on fire now because why not? But, okay. You know what? Before I do that, do I want to do that? Do I not want to do that? Or do I glue? I'd adhere this down and then put the frame on top of it. I think that's what I'm going to do because so there, it covers. So now it really does look like it's framed. Okay. And we'll take our frames. And look, a card. We're not done. Not by a long shot. Now, what I plan on doing is I want to do banners. I'm going to drape banners over this. So that's why I have my pieces of paper here. I don't know if I have enough here to do that and that. It would look cute. But I definitely want to use these little hearts, but I'm not sure I like this. I think this is almost too busy. Excuse me, I don't mean to yawn in your face or in your ears. That one I think is, although this does match, might work. Or I go with just this, and I think this is my plan. I'm gonna go with these two pieces, okay? But I do have to do one other thing, and that is I want, because I'm gonna have 4 banner pieces, I want to die cut the word love. And where is, I had it right here. Oh, here it is. I went looking for something else, and look what I found. I was looking for my alphabet dies. That too has gone completely missing. I went through all of my, I had kept them all together in a bin of Dynapress, and I can't find any of my multiple sets of alphabet dies. So I am hoping they're somewhere in the garage. Cross your fingers, people. But I did, in looking through every box and every piece of Diamond Press, I found this, and I have got, look, love. And they're each individual letters, just like how I hate. Don't like it. No, I don't. Said say I am. I do not like green-ended ham. I do not like separate letters, alphabet letters, but they suit my purpose now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these out. Actually, I'm going to cut them out of red. I want to do them out of red and white, but because of that, I don't think it's going to stick out enough. So let me grab, I know I have a piece of scrap red here, so hang on. Let's do that. Do you think I have some scraps here? Just a little bit. Let me grab a smaller one. There we go. Although that's pretty big, but let me see. Do I have anything smaller? I'm going to have to divest my, although I could do red and pink. Ooh, what do you think? Let's give it a whirl. We're going to give it a try, okay? So give me a minute. I'm going to die cut my love in 2 different colors. So I'll be right back. Dokley peeps, I have piles of letters, and I cut them each out twice because I'm going to glue them together just to give them a little bit more of lift. So we're going to do it the hard way, the way I don't like doing it. People, I am back. I have done a little bit of digging, a little bit of cutting, a little bit of gluing. So I got the letters glued together, now 2 layers, and then I changed my mind on this paper because it was this, okay, which is boring. But I don't know what I was thinking. Look at how pretty those flowers look. I thought it was going to be too busy, but I think it works. And I'm sticking to it. So there you go, because I'm a crazy person. And then when I went looking for twine, I found this stuff that I had bought last year or the year before. I forget when. From, is this a Michael's find? No. Is this Hobby Lobby? I think it's a Hobby Lobby find. Hobby Lobby or Joann's. But look how cool it is. So we're going to see how maybe I can work the beads in here. We'll see if I can make these beads work with the little banners. But I need to glue this down. I'm going to leave the knot on the outside. And I have to glue it down. I do not want to bust out my hot glue gun to do this the right way because I haven't a clue where it is either. I'm telling you, it's epic, the stuff I can't find around here. But necessity, again, is the mother of invention. So this stuff is insanely sticky. And I have, remember, because this is built up, I believe I can stick the twine to this because this is really ridiculously sticky stuff. There we go. So I'm going to put my little piece right here in the corner. Right there in the corner. Okay. And press it down good. And then grab my tweezers and pick it up. And, okay, there we go. Now here's the dealio is I've got to figure out, and this also come with these little hearts that were like stuck here. I just unglued them and then I will glue them back. So the question is, how do I do this? Do I not do the beads at all? But it would give a little piece of interest if I could do like, okay, that. And we put our banner down. and then a bead, and there you go. Now, let me get to this. So, you know, I've gone bird walking in the wrong direction. So set this aside for a second. Let me tell you about the banner pieces. So I had to I literally eyeballed the banner pieces to get them to more or less where I thought it would work proportionately. So let's see. So these banner pieces are literally just under, that's not 2 inches. Okay, we're going to use the, I can see better on this one. There we go. So it, I think it's like 3/4 of an inch, 7/8 of an inch. Okay, to be exact, 7/8 of an inch to an inch and a smidgen over 1/4. All right, so that would make it 1 inch and 5/16 if I got my measurements right. Okay, and you cut 4 of them, and then I have my letters here that I've already. Oh my goodness. Where is the thingy with the sticky stuff on the end of it? Here it is. There we go. Now I can pick it up. And I put my letters, oh my gosh, not upside down. But I did glue them together, 2 layers, so that they pop up a little bit. I could have done a 3rd, but I think 2 is good enough. So now I need to glue my letters down onto. And and you heard me? Did you hear what I said? I said glue. Shocking. There's a lot of fiddle. This card requires no small amount of fiddling, if you guys haven't noticed. Grab it. There we go. There we go. I'll cut this off. There we go. And now we busted out our E6000. Woohoo. Okay. And we're going to put a little dollop because I have no idea truly where my hot glue gun is. And a little dollop right there. And that's how we're going to glue these little wooden hearts that are part of the garland. I'm going to put one right there. And then the other guy is going to go right there. Is it a bit of overkill? Probably. But that's okay. I like it. I was that kid that it was a place, millimeter to put a decoration, and I put it there. Alrighty. So now the only thing I want to do is, it seems a little bit empty, and I found from the sentiments from the other collection of paper I have that I've been using was this. So I'm going to put it right here now. Do I put it right on the frame or at the bottom of, actually, you know what? I'm going to do that. See? I hadn't decided. I had an idea of what I wanted to do now. You know what? Foam tape. We're going to grab our little strips here. Come here, you. And this foam tape, this strip right here may just be enough. Although I should do it. I'm going to double it up. I hate wasting it like that, but we're going to anyway. I got to get some of the right width. I thought I had some. I'm sure I do. I just have to find it. But we're going to go grab this little strip. Goodness. Come here. Cooperate whether you want to or not. There we go. Goodness. There we go. It's really stuck. We'll go right here, same way. Come here, my pretty. There we go. Wah. Okay. I hear Steve coughing. I thought he went to bed. I could be wrong. Put that. Pull this one up as well. Grab my tweezers just to get a good feel for the placement. I think this looks good to me. There we go. Woohoo! And there you go, card, my guys. My little impromptu banner card. We'll fiddle with these a little bit and get them down better. But I'm happy. I'm happy with how this turned out. Isn't it cute? It's a little bit. This is not like you're gonna make 20 of them. Okay, you could, but you're gonna make yourself crazy, and I'm not going to because I'm crazy enough as is. But I really like it, and there's our little sentiment inside. I love that we are friends. Happy Valentine's Day. I like it. I'm pleased. I am pleased with how this turned out. So hopefully you are too. If you enjoyed this, then by all means, you know the drill. Give me a like. Throw a comment out there. If you want to see more madness, I have one more card yet to do. Then by all means, subscribe, ring that bell, because I will be back with more cards. All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to let you go. Go out there and craft, my friends. Make something beautiful, and always remember that what you make and what you give brightens someone's day. So go out there, make a difference with your craft. And as always, never forget, we're all a little mad here. So come craft madness with me, okay? I'm going to talk to you guys later. Love y'all. Bye!